it's Kayla here. In today's video, I have a walkthrough of this mini album. This album became a little bit popular in the last week on my social media. I think I made this album about 2 years ago, and at that time I shared a couple of mini tutorials on my social media on how I was making this album. And last week I needed to free some space on my phone, and I found it that I didn't share one part of the tutorial that I had recorded. So I posted it on my social media, and then this album has been requested a lot to have a tutorial. As you can see, this is a mini album. Today I'm not going to have the tutorial. I'm just going to have a walkthrough of this album, and then I will start working with the tutorial so you can make this album. The paper I used for this album was this from Recollection. This is the Spring Poses, and this collection, I think I got it maybe 2-3 years ago. I am not sure. So I feel really sad when people ask me where I got my paper, because they liked it and they want to get the same paper and it is not available. But in case you have this paper, because I know sometimes we get paper and we don't use it right away, so probably you have this paper on your stash, and that's why I just wanted to show you what paper I used. I also, for this area, I like to use these die from Concord and 9. This is the Stitched Vines, and I love this die. I got a couple of other dies just to probably to use with my albums, but I always go back to this one. It just looks really good, and I already use it for a couple of albums, so I really recommend this die set. This album, it looks super small because it has just 2 signature pages, but it has a lot of capacity for photos. You're going to see it in a little bit. Here on the front, I just sewed my paper in here on the cover, the spine, and on the back. I used the same paper that I used in the front. And here I just added this tassel. I didn't add any eyelet, just the cord with the tassel. And then here on front, I used I think it was a piece of chipboard that I just grabbed with the pattern paper, and then I used one of the cut-up parts of the collection. Here I added on the back the Recollections gold paper to add this kind of gold matting on the back, because this collection had a lot of gold design. So I liked how it looked with the gold on the back. And yeah, let's see how it looks inside. Okay, so this one opens here, and in here you have a lot of capacity for photos, as you can see. You could add photos of 3.5 by 5. This can perfectly fit in here. I just added these kind of photo mats. I didn't, I think I just put washi tape just to kind of see how it was gonna look, or what I could add in here, but I didn't glue these photo mats. Yeah. So this one closes like this, and I think this is magnetized. Yes, there is a magnet in here. And now on this other side, we have this flap, and then we have this insert in here. You can add more photos, and this looks like this, and then I have room here for photos. This one close in here, and then this one. I didn't add any magnet in here. I didn't think it needed a magnet. And this is a pocket. Well, actually, this one I think opens. How this? Yes, like this. We can open this, and this is magnetized. You just heard the snap. And here I just put a few. This is a folio that I just added one of the cut aparts from the collection. Also, this one we can add photos on the back and journaling on the front, and this photo mat to add journaling or a photo. I think I used the seam binding. Let me see. Yes, it was this one. This is from my scrap cabin shop, and this is the color ivory. That's the one I use. And on this one, I think this butterfly pattern paper was my favorite. So this one opens here, is the same design. We can pull this insert and we have room for photos. I didn't stick this. I just put a washi tape in here, and then we can add the photo because I wasn't sure where I wanted this um, embellishment that I made with the collection. I cut one of the butterflies and then I just added some foam tape. So I just put it in here just to kind of see to see how it was gonna look, but we could use it for another part of the album. I just wasn't sure where I wanted it. So this opens here, and then I left this one there. We can add journaling in here, and then a photo on this side, and then this one goes back here on the pocket. And then on this side, this is magnetized, and we can add a photo on this side. And it has 4 magnets, 2 in here and 2 in this side. And then we open this one and we have this beautiful paper. I really love this paper, so I put it together in these 2 pages, and this matched perfectly with this one. This one closes like this, and then we have this waterfall, and this opens here. I didn't add any pattern paper on these. All of them have the white cardstock. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then this on the back. For the on the white cardstock, I just added this pattern with marker. So I just did this by hand, and this album is so simple, but it's super cute. It was super easy to make, and it has a lot of capacity. I am making a few changes for the tutorial. I am writing my cutting guide so you can have it with the tutorial. And I am making a few changes. I am not including this one because I always forget that I have this one in here. Every time I show this album, I just forget I put this part in here. And yeah, I am making a few small changes, but I am gonna start recording the tutorial for this mini album so you can recreate it. And yes, and thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this walkthrough. Let me know in the comments if you're excited to have the tutorial for this mini album, and see you in the next one. Bye.